You are now watching Fourth and Inches.
All right, man. We always on time. You feel me? It's Saturday morning. This special edition, man. So we're gonna jump straight into it. Like off top, you got Alabama undefeated on the road at Tennessee undefeated. Bryce Young might play, might not play. It's the game time decision. You the Alabama fan? How you think the game gonna go?
I think we're gonna see Bryce Young. I just don't think he's gonna play the full game. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
think
feel
if
like
he
they
step
gonna.
on the field, he gonna play.
Huh?
I said I think if he step on the field, he gonna play the whole game.
I don't think he's gonna play the whole game. Well, I mean, he might, but even if he do, I think they gonna limit it. They gonna limit his passing. I was watching something on YouTube last night where they was talking about that. They was talking about a pitch count. So basically, what they saying is he ain't gonna throw but so many passes. If he do play, he ain't gonna throw but so many passes. They got a pitch count for him. But Nick Saban was saying when they asked him about his pain and stuff, about Bryce Young pain, he was like, I think all that's going away, but you never know.
I
You
don't,
know what I'm saying?
I don't see the benefit of that. If he on a pitch count, I don't feel like he should play then. That means he can't play.
That's what I'm saying. If he play, I don't think he'll play the whole game.
I don't know.
But
The way Jalen Miro been playing though, they probably what they know what they'll probably do. They'll probably just have specific packages for Miro to come into the game. That way
that's
he
what
can
I
run
think.
some of the offense too.
He probably won't play the whole game. I think they're gonna mix it up. They're gonna play a little bit of both of them.
I can see that.
I feel like if they feel like we need to spread the ball around, they're gonna use Bryce Young to spread that ball around. And once we get that defense spread it around a little bit, then they'll put Miro in. You know what I'm saying? To try to throw him off.
Man, at the end of the day, we both know the secret to the game, man. You got to run the ball. If you can dominate the run game and you can stop their run game, you win 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, it ain't even their run. That's built like that though. It's really the passing game. I mean, the quarterback can do a threat, he'll take off with it, so you gotta account for him. But
right,
mainly he like on a 50-50 ball, so it's really gonna be on our back end to play the game, the best game of the year so far for them.
true. But if your pass rush can get pressure, so like when I say you got to start their run game, they don't really run the ball a lot, but they run it enough to where you have to play it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you could take it away and make them completely one-dimensional, now Will Anderson and Dallas Turner and all, them guys, they don't have to worry about the run game. They can just pin their ears back and go after the QB.
If they do what I think they're gonna do and what I heard they was gonna do, they're gonna be playing the cheetah package. I don't know if y'all know what the cheetah package is, but if not, you'll find out.
Man, it's Will Anderson, Dallas Turner, and Chris Braswell in the game with Henry To'o and I forget the other linebacker.
One defensive lineman.
Right.
But basically, our speed rush be in the game.
I mean, but everybody got one of them. That's not unique to Alabama. They didn't invent it.
What, to my cheetah package?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't invent it, but
everybody does it. But the thing about it is, though, to do that, you have to basically, like I said, make them one-dimensional.
Yeah, I mean, we could take away the run. It ain't. We one of the top defenses in the league, really top 5 in the league, and stopping the run. So we not worried about that. But on the flip side, their defense is good at stopping the run too, though. So we can't just go out there thinking we finna run all over them boys. They pass defense is what's suspect. Their run defense is one of the tops in the nation. They only averaging. Their defense only giving up 2.8 yards a rush. So that's pretty good.
True. But you know how the thing go, man. It's complementary because their offense throws the ball so much, and some people panic when you play a team that's passing. Oh, I mean, we can't run the ball. We got to throw it. Like, no. Now you playing into their hands. You ain't even playing your game no more.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. We got Penn State undefeated on the road at Michigan in the big house. They undefeated as well. I've seen some people actually believe that Penn State can pull the upset. I don't see it. Honestly, I don't see. Penn State pulling the upset. Their quarterback play is just not going to be good enough to me, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but I feel like Michigan has a balanced offense and their defense is good. Like they're not necessarily great at one spot, but they good everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't see the weaknesses versus a Penn State team that they can really exploit. Penn State got good running backs though, but their quarterback play ain't been it. It ain't been what I expected it to be.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of them games. I mean, I can see why they say Penn State can pull the upset because I don't know when it come to Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State, Purdue. Even though Purdue don't really be talking about nothing, they like to play spoiler a lot. So when it comes to them four teams, man, when they playing each other, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Ohio State, Michigan. That's probably the only given right there.
True.
Michigan just did get a win, but yeah, it's been years since they got that. I doubt they'll repeat that this year. But I don't know. I think Michigan gonna win. I give Michigan the nod because they the home team. But I won't be surprised if Penn State did pull the upset.
I can respect that. Um, another game. We got undefeated USC on the road at Utah. Utah has 2 losses, and they still the favorite of USC right now.
You said who you say now?
USC on the road at Utah. Utah the favorite, even though they got 2 losses already.
Oh yeah, they don't got no faith in those in USCA.
No faith in Lincoln Riley and Caleb Williams.
I don't know. It's probably gonna be a good one. I can't say out of that one because to be honest, I hadn't watched neither team. I watched Utah when they lost to Florida.
I watched the Utah Florida game, and I watched a little bit of USC. I don't know. This is a complete toss up to me because
Yeah, yeah.
even though USC probably got some of the best players that money could buy. Now you talking about buying some players? They ain't even made no secret about it. We finna offer this big money. Y'all gonna come to LA like straight up. But
Yeah.
behind those specific type players though, like behind Caleb Williams and the Jordan Addisons, they ain't got a whole lot of depth behind that. And USC a team, they just like Michigan. They ain't necessarily great in one area, but they good in every area though. They don't make mistakes. Like you have to just straight up beat them.
No, I think it's gonna be a good game. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say who I think gonna win that. Cause like I said, I ain't really watched neither one of them for real.
I think it's a toss up, but I'm leaning toward Utah because they home.
So you getting Utah tonight?
Yeah, just because they home though. Another undefeated matchup. You got NC State on the road at Syracuse. Syracuse be so up and down. They'll be real good one year, then the next year they be terrible. NC State being real consistent. They had a lot of people back. They have a very veteran team. So I'm gonna have to go with NC State, even though they on the road at Syracuse.
Yeah, I like NC State. I pick them too in that game though. I just don't got a lot of faith in Syracuse. They be out there. They might come close to beating Clemson one week, and then next week they lose to Boston College.
Right.
So yeah,
Speaking of the ACC, you got Clemson on the road at Florida State. They used to be the biggest game of the year in the ACC. Now it's been kind of one sided here lately, but I think Florida State got a real chance to upset Clemson.
I mean, yeah, I think they got a real chance to pull it off too. But that's one because Clemson really hadn't been great. You know what I'm saying? They hadn't been great, so it ain't like they unbeatable.
Oh no, ain't nobody really looked unbeatable yet this season. Like not even Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State. They all look like that. Every team done showed their flaws already.
Yeah, yeah, they
So,
have.
but I like
Well,
Clemson to win.
like
But I wouldn't be surprised if Florida State pulled the upset though.
that's what I'm basically what I'm getting at. I won't be surprised if Florida State pull the upset, but I won't pick Florida State to win for the same fact that you can't bet on them. They about like I was just saying about Syracuse. They'll play a good game one week and then the next week they look like scrap.
Right. And of course, the last game, man, we got Georgia hosting Vandy. You know, them dogs. You know them dogs. You know they put big feet in Auburn last week. They probably gonna do the same thing this week against Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I just want to see what they're gonna do against Vandy so I can compare the team stats. Yeah, we have a common opponent then.
Man, Georgia gonna come out and run the ball against Vanderbilt just like they did against Auburn last week. Stetson Bennett dealing with a shoulder injury too. I didn't know that. They say he's been dealing with it since like the second week of the season or something like that though. That explains a lot.
Hello, welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using the mobile app today?
So what they think?
Yo, this just in. They had just reported that Bryce Young will start against Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, that was kind of figured. Everybody was speculating. They were saying they thought they might seen him last week towards the end of the game just to see how his shoulder was, but Nick Saban didn't want to give away any indication whether he's making progress or still hurt. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to let him know. Which kind of have to, if I'm Tennessee, I wouldn't be so much worried about Bryce Young. I mean, not Bryce Young. Jalen Milroe with throwing the ball, so I'm gonna prepare for Bryce Young. And as far as Jalen Milroe, we got a quarterback that take off running just like him that's on our team, so it won't be hard to prepare for him.
Absolutely. But all right, man, we're gonna get ready to watch these games. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, man. Roll Tide.
Go Dog.